Hey guys, it's Tim again. I just wanted to give you a quick run through of the control tower and how we might use it to find maybe a sleeper play or a tournament pivot play. So I'm in here under point guards on tonight's slate, and like I said, click point guard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort by FanDuel value and see what guys are popping out as the best values. So the guy that comes up at the top is Shabazz Napier. And he should be a pretty popular play tonight. They just traded away Jeff Teague, so he's probably going to play a ton of minutes at point guard. And he offers some pretty good value. We project him for almost 30 points, almost 6x value. He may exceed that a little bit, in my opinion. But if we're looking for a place that we can pivot, sorting by value is always good. And then you want to look in maybe the salary range from the guy you want to pivot to or other options. So the first thing I notice is I see DeJounte Murray pop up fourth in projected value. So this guy wasn't really on my radar to start the day, but maybe he should be. And let's look at why he might be popping and figure out what's going on. We have him projected for 27 points. So I'm going to pull up my player card and see if maybe this guy warrants a play for us. So we're going to pull up his player card. And some people scoff at game logs, but I think that they can actually tell a lot about a guy and what might be going on with him. So first thing we're going to look at is his game log. So we see that he's had a few bad performances in a row. He's had 17, 23, 18. So it's not really what you're looking for when you play a guy. You really want him to smash his tag and return at least 6x, but what's going on with these performances? Why are they so low? Now, Murray is not a high usage guy by trade. His usage fluctuates from night to night. Where he really makes his bones is through peripherals, rebounds, assists, and steals, really. You hate relying on a guy for defensive stats, like I said to someone last night, but some guys, that's how they make their points. So let's take a look at what might be going on with Murray. So one of the things that stuck out to me in looking at Murray's player card is his steals. This guy collects a ton of steals every night. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So you see, he's good for 2 to 3 steals a night. Now, if he's got 3 steals a night, that's 9 FanDuel points. That's going to go a long way in helping him return value. So is that what's going on with him recently? Well, yeah, it is. 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 1. So he's got 4 total steals over his last 6 games. That's well below average for him. Well, what might be the cause of that? Let's take a look at who he's faced. He's faced Oklahoma City. He's faced Milwaukee. He's faced Boston, Memphis, Toronto, Miami. These are all good, solid defensive teams with the exception of Memphis, but they're pretty sound defensive teams that don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't cough the ball up a lot. The only team off the top of my head that I think might give up some steals is Memphis and maybe Miami, but even those two teams I don't think are near the bottom of the league in steals given up. So they haven't really been the ideal matchups to accrue those defensive stats. So can we take those steals? Does he have a good chance of getting those back tonight? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's see who he's facing. He's facing Atlanta. So let's go to the matchup tool and see if Murray can possibly grab some steals to help us get to value. So we want to open the matchup page. We want to go to Atlanta and the Spurs game. We're going to pull that up. We're going to scroll down to the San Antonio Spurs stats. We're going to look at what Atlanta gives up to steals. So we're going to go to steals. Oh, wow. They're giving up the most steals in the league. 8.9 steals a game to their opponents. That's dead last. So they cough the ball up the most to their opponents. What about blocks for shits and giggles? Oh, yeah. They give up 6.39 blocks a game to their opponents. Third most in the league. So you see right here, they give up the most steals. There you go. Murray leads the Spurs in steals a game. So to me, that tells me I'm going to add Murray to my player pool. He's probably going to go a little under the radar as everyone focuses on Napier. And it could possibly be a pivot off Napier. You could play him together, or you could fade Napier and just roll with Murray in a lineup if you so choose. But that's just one way that you would use the control tower and the matchups page to possibly find a low-owned sleeper or a guy that maybe wasn't even on your radar to start the day. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching.